Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. I'm on my way to the masjid and I just had a quick thought that I wanted to share with those who are following. One of the cousins of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam, Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu. I don't think there's any Muslim out there who doesn't know Ali is unless it's a new Muslim. He said something very interesting. He said, there are three types of people. There are three types of people. When it comes to guidance and knowledge, we can divide everybody over three types. Alimun Rabbani. Alimun Rabbani. A very godly scholar. This is somebody that knows, mashallah, knows the scriptures of God, knows the hadith, knows the answers to everything. They don't ever feel lost. They always have an answer. If they ever get stuck in a situation, they know what God wants from them exactly. This is a scholar who is a godly scholar. عالم رباني وطالب علم على سبيل النجاة. The second type is a student or a seeker of knowledge or a seeker of truth who's doing this in order to save himself or herself. So this is somebody who's always seeking knowledge. This is somebody who's always seeking knowledge in order to save himself or herself. And the third type is همج رعاع يتبعون كل ناعق, meaning very illiterate, random, ignorant people who follow in whatever direction they choose to follow after anybody who they think is cool or famous or something like that. So if we think about this is very interesting. If we think about this, we notice that when it comes to guidance, there are three types of people that have knowledge. People who are very, very knowledgeable, mashallah, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among those. And people who are always seeking knowledge, they're on their way to become very knowledgeable. They're on their way to become guided and comfortable and at peace and tranquility because they have enough knowledge to know what God wants from them in this life, and they're very comfortable. They're on their way to get there because they're seeking the truth. So they're humble, they're willing to learn, they're not resisting learning or blocking knowledge. And the third type are the ignorant people, and these are the ones that cause all the problems. They're simply just fighting and rebelling against everybody because they simply follow someone that they desirefully want to follow. They're not trying to follow somebody, they're not trying to follow any kind of guidance. They're following someone who's consistent with their own desires already. If they find somebody who's very, very consistent with what they believe already, they follow this person because there's no conflict. This is exactly how they want, this is what they want to hear. They're not trying to change their beliefs. They're not trying to seek new knowledge and seek righteous beliefs. They're simply trying to find someone who validates what they already know and what they already feel because they're just arrogant. They feel like the way they are, the way they're born is the righteous way. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among the first two, عالم رباني or طالب علم على سبيل النجاة, and to shield us from becoming among the همج, the رعاع. وجزاكم الله خيرا على حسن استماعكم. Ramadan Mubarak wa atamanna lakum Eidan Sa'idan. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us all with a wonderful Eid this year and every year. جزاكم الله خيرا على حسن استماعكم. وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.